What other writers are you hanging out with at this time? Just your brother's crew? Are there other known crews in school?
Yeah, pretty much just my brother's crew, and then like everyone was from it. There was like 3 crews maybe back then, and like we're like the majority, and we're just right there, like just deep.
Who were the remaining lunatics?
That's TRL. That's from that was during junior high too. Like it was funny because I was in junior high. We started. There was a few crews in East LA with those kids I grew up with, and like we'll rep TRL like on the street, and then when we're at school, we're repping that other crew. So we go back and forth kind of.
Who were your fellow TRL members? Do you remember some of their names?
Yeah, my homie Armor. He said like on the same block as me. FaZe. Who else was there? Some dude Habit. There's a few of us, but those are what I remember.
At this time in junior high, were you also part of a crew called TOK?
Yeah, I got in after TRL. Well, I was in both of them at the same time, but TOK.
What did TOK stand for?
The Only Kings.
Why did you decide to join TOK?
They were all cool. Just went to school with them. We hung out during lunch, and the food were like the food about writing too. So I just got in.
What was your brother's crew's name?
Back then it was YBD. It was Young But Dangerous.
Why does that crew die out eventually?
I mean, right there in junior high, it'll be like a crew, and that crew will leave, like whoever was running that crew, and then like whoever was like the 8th grader now has their own crew, and it'll start up at that.
Back to TOK. TOK was a notorious crew in those days, and it said they forced other writers to drop their crews. Would you agree? Can you talk about that?
I don't remember that. We'll go at it with a few people, but like we wouldn't try to force anyone. We had beef.
How do you join TOK? What happens?
Just hanging out with them, and I just end up getting in. I'm always with them. That's why.
How big does TOK eventually get? How many members were in it during its heyday?
Damn. I don't remember. I know there's a few of them that would put in work, and those are the dudes I would hang around with, and there was like a bunch of other dudes that were like probably from school, but wouldn't really go writing or anything like that. But I don't know how many, I don't remember how many people were from it.
During this time, what other crews and writers do you remember from John Muir High School?
From John Muir?
Yes. Were there any notable superstars that eventually emerged from there?
Nah, none of them. I don't remember no one.
It seems in this era, you were up all around school. Handrails, doors, walls. How were you so prolific and not get caught in school?
I never got caught like red-handed, but I know a few people told on me, and like I remember I had I think it was the 6th grade. Like half of the semester, we had to do nutrition and lunch in a classroom, like but it was all like my homies, like probably 13 of us right there. But we had to go get our lunch and then come back to class. It was within the magnet program. I guess the magnet coordinator didn't want to put us on blast with the principal of the school, so we just had to do that as detention, I guess.
Most of your spots were streaks, unis, and acrylics. How would you get your supplies in those days?
Damn. How would I get them?
Would you steal them? Your friends hook you up?
Yeah, a friend would hook me up. I wouldn't really steal them back then, like in junior high. There was a store in Huntington Park called, I think, Lunatics, and then turned into Mainline. I'll go there for streaks and stuff like that. Catch a bus at 108 down Slauson.
In your career, have you ever stolen supplies?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Have you ever been caught stealing supplies?
No, I never got caught. Like I got caught taking them, and like they never just like I'd give them back and take off. They wouldn't call the cops or anything like that. But by the cops, never.
What was your strategy in stealing your supplies? What would you do? How would you get it done?
With going there with shopping carts. I did like a few times only. I wasn't really like too big on that, but going there with shopping carts, take some paint, other stuff we could return, and stuff like that.